It wasn't until one day Sir Topham had some news for the engines. The new line to Arlesburgh is being opened, he said. He then turned to Lily. Lily, I would like you to work at the new line for the time being, and I'll arrange for Neil, Old Clive, and Matthew to do your work here. Yes, sir, said Lily. The next day, Lily set it up at the Arlesburgh Branch. The branch line won't be the same without you. Come back soon. Don't worry, Adam, said Colin. I'm sure Lily will be back. And that made Adam feel much better. Here's the past again. And Neil worked hard on the Brendam Branch. Until one day, on the day when Edward's driver and fireman took Edward out, Adam asked how Lily was doing. Hello, Edward, said Adam. How's Lily getting along on the Arlesburgh Branch? Oh, she's doing really well, said Edward. She told me to say that she misses you and Colin. Well then, when you get the chance, said Adam, tell them that we both miss her too. But before the two engines could say anything else, 87546 passed through. Oh great. Now that old timer is talking to that old antique. Those two should be in a museum. That engine talks too much, Adam said. Yeah, he and 98462 have been nothing but trouble since they've arrived, said Edward. I sure hope they get a good lesson taught if they won't listen, said Neil. The two engines agreed. For the next few months, Colin, Adam, and Neil still have been remaining very busy. Three engines have been making sure that everything ran at the time. And despite what 9847546 said about Adam, Colin, and Neil, they've still carried on with their work. And it wasn't until later, after the events of how Gordon and Henry were almost destroyed by 98462 and 87546, the two engines were sent away in disgrace. The two engines are thrilled to have them go on. Said Colin. Thank goodness he won't have to call us old antiques anymore. I quite agree, said Adam. It wasn't until A few days later, when James arrived on the island, Neil had to go work at the quarry on the Farquhar branch. And when the Arlesburgh branch line was closed, Lily came back. It's good to have you back, Lily, said Adam. I couldn't agree more, said Lily. So do I, said Colin. Lots of passengers were thrilled to have Lily back working on the Walsworth and Sodor branch. And sometimes whenever she would take a rest, some engine would stop by and tell her the news. So, Edward, said Lily, how's Thomas been getting along? Oh, he's doing well, said Edward. He now has a branch line. And it was all thanks to him rescuing James from an accident he had. Well, that's great, said Lily. And him and I are now double-heading in the passenger train. And how is he getting along with that? Lily asked. Oh, he had a few hiccups, but he's doing okay. Well, I sure hope he does well, said Lily. Then the conductor's whistle blew. Go on, Edward, go on, said James. Alright, take it easy, don't push. Don't go so fast, agreed the coaches. James is sure gonna have a lot to learn, said Lily to herself. One day, while Lily was shuffling, she noticed James steaming slowly to Walsworth. And Eagle then pulled up with his passenger train. What's wrong with James? Lily asked. Oh, I'm not sure. Probably may have had a little misfortune with being rough with the coaches and breaking one of the brake pipes. That's not good, said Lily.